I know some of you are going to enjoy this video a lot. It looks like on Friday, in just 5 short days, that's Black Friday, tens of thousands of Amazon workers around the world are getting together and striking to protest bad working conditions and send a message to Amazon.
Everything changes.
So these stories get sent to me a lot, and I see them pop up on a lot of the websites that I look at, and this is from Business Insider. This story was just yesterday afternoon from Bethany Biren, November the 20th at around noontime Eastern. Amazon employees in over 20 countries are preparing to strike on Black Friday as a part of the Make Amazon Pay campaign. So if you don't know what that is, employees have been protesting and complaining about Amazon working conditions for employees for months and months, if not a year or two. The huge influx in business, Amazon nearly doubled their business through the pandemic, and now caused them to have even more work and more overtime and deadlines. And there were complaints that workers didn't even have 5 minutes to get to the bathroom and get back, and it took 10 minutes just to walk across the warehouse. So yeah, tons of that. So the campaign includes a coalition of over 70 organizations, including Greenpeace, Oxfam, Amazon Workers International. And the protests come amid the mounting dissent from Amazon employees over working condition and union busting. So, of course, in Alabama, they tried to vote for a union for Amazon. It didn't work. It was shut down pretty handily, too. I think like 66% voted against it. Amazon employees around the world planning the strike for Friday, which is Black Friday, of course. Individuals everywhere, from the factories, warehouses, data centers to corporate offices, are expected to participate in the November 26th event, according to the campaign. And the pandemic has exposed how Amazon places profits ahead of workers, society, and our planet. Make Amazon Pay wrote in a list of demands, which they shared on their website. I'll link that below. Amazon takes too much and gives back too little. It's time to make Amazon pay. The protests come amid the growing dissent from the employees over their working conditions, including long hours, low pay, and complex performance review systems. Make Amazon's pay demands include increased salary. I thought they did that. I could be wrong. Better job security, and suspending the harsh productivity and surveillance regime that Amazon has used to squeeze workers. That's what I was just talking about, that they only got like 5 minutes to walk like across the whole warehouse to use the bathroom. And then there were reports and apparently photos and videos allegedly of employees going to the bathroom in Gatorade bottles because they knew they couldn't make it to the bathroom and get back. Otherwise, they'd be in trouble. The coalition also calls for Amazon to pay back to society. That includes enhanced sustainability efforts, increased transparency over data and privacy, and ending partnerships with police forces and immigration authorities that are institutionally racist. So in addition to all the normal things, this group is also saying that Amazon partnered with police forces, immigration authorities. So that is partially true. Amazon is doing a lot of facial recognition. I think we're probably all not surprised by that. And also logging people in there, like especially sellers, they know everything about us. And as buyers, essentially buying thing, they have all of your information, your address, your phone number, your email, your name, everything possible, credit card. And so police were asking Amazon to use some of this facial recognition and other programs. You can imagine where this is going, right? To try to find felons or illegal immigrants and all this sort of stuff. In a statement, Amazon spokesperson Kelly Nantel, man, she gets a workout, right? Told Insider that the company is inventing and investing significantly in several of the categories the campaign addresses, including climate efforts, like a commitment to reach net zero carbon emissions by 2040 and pushes to improve competitive wages and benefits every year. The groups represent a variety of interests, and while we're not perfect in any area, if you objectively look at what Amazon is doing in each of these areas, you'll see that we take our role and our impact very seriously. Probably a lot of people that would beg to differ on that. The rise of Make Amazon Pay also follows a fraught push for unionization across the company, including most recently at an Amazon warehouse in Staten Island, which filed for a union vote last month. So now the second one, they started Alabama, they failed. Now Staten Island is doing it, or they're going to try to. They're going to vote on it. The e-commerce giant became embroiled in controversy over this year after reports surfaced that it allegedly participated in union busting tactics that may have thwarted the vote at the warehouse in Alabama. That's very illegal. You can't do that. As part of the Make Amazon Pay effort, the campaign also accused Amazon of dodging taxes. I've addressed the tax situation with companies and things that big corporations do to get their taxes down to zero or very little. a lot of people don't understand it. It's legal corporate tax holes. It's laws that exist to allow companies. Long story short, let's say Amazon makes $10 billion in profit, and they get a tax bill of 40% for $4 billion, but they sunk $5 billion back into reinvesting, or $6 billion back into reinvesting, and the IRS gives them huge tax credits and donations and go green and all this stuff, and all of a sudden the $4 billion tax bill becomes nothing. It sounds insane. That's just how it works. If you take somebody on like a smaller scale that makes $100,000 a year, and the IRS goes, okay, you owe us, 35%, $35,000, and then you're like, whoa, but out of the $100,000, I paid myself 50, and the other 50 I reinvested back into the company, and so I spent 50 grand on all this stuff, and the IRS is going to give you, like a $30,000 tax credit, and all of a sudden your $35,000 tax bill becomes $5,000, and then you pay $5,000, but you made $100,000, so it looks like you only paid 5% in taxes, or 4% maybe, and people think that's not fair, but it's the way the tax laws work. So everybody who accuses Amazon or Tesla or Elon or Bezos of not paying taxes is fundamentally wrong. They do, but it's complicated anyways. So according to ProRublica, report published in June, its founder, Jeff Bezos, did not pay any income taxes between 2006 and 2018. He's currently the richest person in the world with a net worth of $210 billion. Actually, Elon Musk was worth more than him Friday, but they go back and forth. Anyways, the 2006 to 2018, remember, Amazon as a business has to file taxes. Jeff Bezos also files and pays taxes separate. So Bezos's wealth, that 210 billion or like 190 of it, is all stock. He only has to pay taxes on that stock money, that 190, if he sells it and collects money from that. And there's also ways that he could actually sell the tax and not have to pay taxes on it or sell the stock, make the money, and pay taxes on it later. Anyways, it's super complicated. People get it wrong. I'm not saying the guy's a good guy. I'm just saying what he's doing is legal. He's got a team of lawyers and accountants, and trust me, they're not going to do anything to put him into trouble. During the pandemic, Amazon became a $1 trillion corporation, with Bezos becoming the first person to amass a $200 billion personal wealth. Meanwhile, Amazon warehouse workers risk their lives as essential workers. So this is the whole big thing. Amazon's wealth has increased so much during the pandemic that its owners could pay all 1.3 million of its employees a $690,000 bonus and still be as rich as they were in 2020. That's what it says. Is that right? 1.3 million times 690,000. Somebody do the math. I'm not doing it on my calculator. Who knows if that's correct? Maybe it is. But anyways, pretty interesting. They're going to strike on Black Friday. So if you're expecting shipments or deliveries or orders, there could be delays with Amazon. We'll have to wait and see what happens. What do you guys think? You think Amazon is not a fair company? They don't treat their employees right? Are any of you guys watching Amazon employees? Or maybe you have a family member, friend, relative, brother, sister, son, daughter who is? I know a few of you have some relatives or siblings or whatever that are. Comment below. Let me know. Otherwise, I'll leave you guys with that. I'll let you handle it in the comments section. That belongs to all of you, and I appreciate it as always. Make sure you give the video a thumbs up. It really helps my YouTube algorithm. It turns that thumb blue, and it lets everyone know that you love the content, you love the video, you want to see more. And if you do want to see more, subscribe to the channel. You'll catch more videos, updates, and notifications as I put them out. And as always, I love all of you. I'll see you very, very soon. We'll have more videos out tomorrow on Monday, and I'll see you guys then. Have a great night.